And I'm Alex Michelson, live at the Democratic National Convention in Chicago. Of course, this is the first time in history that the Democrats have nominated somebody from California to be the presidential nominee. So what's different about this convention versus most is almost all of the delegates from California have a personal connection to the nominee.
I've had the privilege of getting phone calls from the vice president to check on me.
Congresswoman Cindy Kamala Harris says it's emotional to see her mentor and friend become the Democratic presidential nominee.
I'm a biracial woman myself, and I saw myself in her, and I bet that there are millions of girls and boys across this country who say, oh my God, this place wants me too. It's incredibly emotional. I'm getting emotional right now.
Yeah. Feeling seen.
Yes, it's very important. Even if you're not always, dissent and debate's always going to happen, but you have to feel seen and you have to feel listened to. And that's what this moment's about.
Attorney Gloria Allred wearing a mask showing her and Kamala Harris at the Women's March in 2019.
The women's movement, Alex, we've always said a woman's place is in the House, the White House. And this time, we need to win it.
Allred is a DNC delegate for California, as she was when Hillary Clinton became the first female nominee in 2016.
I've always said nobody ever gives women any rights or minorities any rights. We also always have to fight to win it.
Now, I know Kamala.
LA Mayor Karen Bass speaking to the DNC convention and to the California delegation. She says she bonded with Harris working on foster care issues.
She is going to be a fierce president on behalf of all of our country, and it was such an honor for me to be on that stage last night.
California delegation sitting in the first row all week with the first ever Democratic nominee from California.
Particularly special for me.
Rob Bonta is currently California's Attorney General, a job once held by Harris. How do you think that prepared her for this job?
I think it's an incredible preparation. She showed who she was in that role as AG, her values, fighting for everyday people, fighting for the little guy.
Congressman Michael Levin publicly encouraged President Biden to drop out of the race and is grateful he did.
I think it will have an impact on all of the competitive House races throughout the state of California. Remember, really, the House of Representatives will be won in California.
Levin running in one of the most competitive races in the country in South OC and northern San Diego County.
We all appreciate and honor and respect the tremendous service of President Biden. What I can tell you, Alex, is that in the last few weeks, we have had unprecedented activity on the ground.
That's a look at the balloons that will be coming down on Thursday night. Everybody here saying that there's still a lot of work to be done. The balloons, of course, one of the fun parts of this week. There's a lot of serious business. But speaking of fun, in our next segment, we're going to hear from impressionist Matt Friend, who recently has performed for multiple presidents. They enjoy his work. We hope you will, too, in our next segment, Marla.
Alex, how does tonight compare to night one when we heard from President Biden in terms of the energy?
A lot more energy. First off, there were a lot of problems on night one with security, with it taking hours for people to get in here. We didn't see a lot of that tonight. But I think tonight was much more forward-looking. President Biden was looking back. I mean, he talked about Kamala Harris, but a lot of it was looking backwards. Tonight was more looking forward towards the future. And we'll see more folks talking more about Kamala Harris, too, in the days ahead. But the crowd really seemed fired up, especially when the Obamas were speaking tonight.
Yeah. They certainly
did. And the
did.
roll call was really fun, too.
Yes.
That got the crowd really fired up, too.
It was 50% concert, 50% roll call. It was great. Okay, Alex, we look forward.
Yeah, there was no Little John at the Republican convention.
No. No, but there was Kid Rock.
Kid Rock, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And Hulk Hogan.
All right. Alex, we'll talk to you in just a couple more minutes.